Сейчас там все уберут, потом пойдем сделаем. Я знаю.
Russian air defenses, particularly around Moscow, are oriented on a different kind of threat. They are oriented on missiles, ballistic missiles, regional missiles, aircraft, bombers, but not short-range drones, which might be flying very low over the ground, for example. The Russians have been focused on the United States and what it could do, and not on what one of its neighbors might do with these relatively short-range drones. So I think that the Russian air defense was just not designed to do this. Now, my understanding is that the Russians are now bringing in some systems to protect the capital against these kinds of threats. And that's good for the Ukrainians in the sense that they're pulling these systems away from other areas where they could be used, maybe from frontline units.
We saw a drone attack on the actual part or symbol of Russian power just 3 weeks ago, and it looks like the Ukrainians are, in various respects, flexing their muscles, seeing what they're capable of, hitting back. This is nothing compared to, of course, what was inflicted upon Kiev last night, by the way. But it is one more part of the Ukrainian play to ensure that they are not just playing defense, but they can play some offense as well. It's not cutting very deep right now. But as I say, this is just showing the Russians that they're not passive, and that they can inflict some pain, take some chunks out, just as the Russians are doing unto them. And as the Ukrainians realize that there's some success, and if they get some Western backing for it, as I noticed that the UK Foreign Secretary has done today, and said it's legitimate for Ukraine to use project force outside of its own territory as a defense, if they can get that kind of Western support as well, then I think it'll only encourage them to go further and deeper and try to cut a little bit deeper as well.